Hi there. Welcome to Single and Married with Ezzy. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so thankful to have you. My name is Ezzy Odimoko. I'm a mom, a pastor's wife, and I enjoy talking about relationships. Today, I am going to talk to you about Marriage Myths Busted Part 2. Now, before we get started, I have authored 2 books. The first, Relationship Smart, Love, Courtship, and Marriage for Every Woman, and Brighter Days, 100 Thoughts of Hope, Love, and Blessings. Both books are available for you wherever you get books. You can also get them on Amazon. So get a copy, enjoy, and be blessed. So today I am continuing on busting some marriage myths because I don't want you to get into marriage with these myths, right? Because they're just myths. They're not true. So today, the first one I want to share is the myth that says once I marry, problems will disappear. You know, like once I marry, I will have no other problem. Marriage will fix all my problems. That is so not true, right? Because marriage comes with its own challenges, its own unique challenges, right? And you and your spouse would have to navigate those together, right? So don't believe the myth that makes you think when you marry, all your problems will go away. No, that is not the case, right? Marriage is real life. Marriage is the classroom of life, and problems will come. Challenges will come, right? In different ways. But the goal is together, and with the right help and support, you can overcome and you can win. All right. The next myth I want to bust today is the one that says my spouse and I will never have conflicts. You know, people actually do go into marriage thinking they would never have a conflict with their spouse. They think it's all going to be, you know, rosy. They're going to be loving on each other every day, you know. No. So that is a myth. Conflict will come because you and your spouse are not the same, right? You guys grew up were raised by different families, grew up differently. Even just the mere fact that a woman and a man, right? There are core differences between a man and his wife, and therefore conflict will come, challenges will come, and that is not a bad thing, right? Because problems help you to get to know yourselves even more and discover more about your spouse, what they like, what they don't like, right? And if you people navigate it the right way, you can walk through it and you can come through and you can even be stronger in your marriage. So please don't believe the myth that says you will never have conflict. Challenges will come, conflict will come, but you can navigate, you can win, you can resolve them, you can come out stronger, you can come out better. All right. The next myth I want to bust today is a good marriage has no problems. You know, there's the saying, the grass always looks greener, right? On the other side. And so sometimes people don't value the marriages that they have or the relationships that they have. And they are always looking out to their friends, marriage, and desiring what is not theirs because they feel that other marriage is better, or their friend has it better, or their friend's marriage has no problems. No. So that is a myth that a good marriage has no problems. No. A good marriage will have problems, but the secret is that in a good, healthy marriage, the couple learn to walk through the problems, they learn to communicate through the problem, they learn to resolve their problems, they learn to reach out for help, they learn to get counseling, and they learn to work together to resolve their problem. Now, another myth I like to bust today is the one that says in marriage, we will do everything together. You know, A marriage will do everything together. So people think, sometimes when they see, influencers or people who are, showing their homes and they're doing things together, that is not, people do that for TV and social media and things like that. In marriage, it does not mean that you people will do everything together. You are still individuals that each will pursue their career, their passion, their love, the things they love to do. But the secret is, in good, healthy marriages, they learn to support each other. They learn to show interest in what the work of the other person. They learn to value, they learn to motivate, they learn to appreciate, they learn to help and support in any way they can. Okay? It doesn't mean that in marriage, you guys are gonna cook together. One person will be chopping onion, the other person will be chopping tomatoes. If that happens, that's great. But that should not be an expectation every day. You have to be able to have realistic expectations for yourself, for your marriage, because unmet expectations will lead to disappointments. All right. So these are some myths that I wanted to share with you. If you missed the previous episode, you can go back and review additional myths that I busted there. All right. Real good marriages will need work, hard work, planning, training to be able to go in there and give your best. Remember, marriage is not a contract. Marriage is a covenant. Marriage is a commitment to go all the way till death do you part. And so I'll see you next time. Now remember, I host a monthly marriage mentorship class that is free. You're welcome to join. If you want to register and be part of it, you'll see the prompts on how you can be part of it. Singles and married, everyone is welcome. Come and learn so that you can build a solid marriage, a solid home, and a marriage that will be happy and healthy and will stand the test of time. And so till next time, it's goodbye and God bless from Single and Married with Ezzy. Bye-bye.